Again, to formally start our first roundtable discussion, may I call on Nicole? Can you please lead us in prayer?
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, I hope you will guide us with all of our classes today, and I hope you will continue to guide us in the future. We will also thank you for all the things that you brought to us and the guidance that you have given us throughout all these years.
Hello, new coders, and welcome to STEM Roundtable. I am Ace, and I have here with me my partner.
Hello, partner. I am Kael, and today we have prepared something special.
We also have here with us a few of the invited faculty of the Newfield STEM School of Davao.
Welcome to the STEM Roundtable, teachers.
We will be having guests who are aspiring doctors ready to discuss with us a really serious topic.
Let's have a round of applause to Alexia Consords-Canlas and Ishi Zintan.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Welcome, Miss Alexia and Miss Ishi. Now, with the help of our presenters, we will be discussing about adjusting to the new way of life because of the pandemic. Miss Alexia and Miss Ishi will share insights. You know what, partner? Children like us may be affected of what is happening day to day due to the COVID-19.
Exactly, partner. Some kids may be experiencing some negative emotions, such as stress, anxiety, anger, and frustration. And these emotions need an outlet. So for my first question to Miss Alexia, what are tips or advice can you give us, especially in encouraging children to constructively share their feelings?
Well, Kael, at this point, it's not when should we talk to children about COVID-19. It's basically what we should talk with them about. Parents should keep lines of communication open with their children and give them permission to talk about their feelings by asking questions and, of course, letting them know that it is okay to share their experience.
That is insightful, Miss Alexia.
For Ms. Ishi, what do you think is the right way for parents to respond to children who do share their feelings?
Like what Miss Alexia said, parents should create an opening for children to share their feelings. When our parents listen to us as their children and validate our feelings, it is helpful. In the same way, parents can also share their own feelings with the changes on the daily routines at home and how they can help manage these changes. When our parents let us know that they're adjusting to, this can give kids like us an idea to share our experiences and feelings too.
Miss Ishi, what if children start asking about the actual COVID, the virus and the sickness? How much detail do you think parents should go into?
Well, if children ask the question or ask for information, it is usually appropriate to answer and provide exact information. I think our parents should consider our developmental level. Just keep or give information simple for younger kids.
Have to agree with you, Miss Ishi. Our parents can give us simple messages about COVID to help us understand it better.
How about you, Miss Alexia? What do you think are some of the good ways to manage stress these days concerning the COVID-19 pandemic for both parents and kids?
Well, according to Dr. Martinez, my uncle, it's just to simply keep a routine. Get exercise, spend time outdoors, get enough sleep, eat a healthy diet, spend family time together by playing games, watching a movie together, or preparing a meal together. Do anything you want. Be creative. You may ask everyone to contribute ideas about how to spend enjoyable time together. Though all of our lives have been altered because of the pandemic, this might just be a temporary situation. Focus on the things you and your loved ones can control, instead of what is out of your control. For example, minimizing physical contact with others, washing hands appropriately, and isolating if you are sick. Do physically distancing and not isolate yourselves from social relationships because we can stay connected with friends and loved ones virtually.
Wow! Thank you, Miss Isha and Miss Alexa, for giving us really helpful tips on how to better adjust to this pandemic, like being open to our parents and in creating routines.
Yes, thank you, Miss Alexa and Miss Ishi. And now we officially open the roundtable discussion with question and answer portion.
For this Q&A portion, we will be having a few classmates who will be asking us questions.
For our first question, may we call on Shanteya?
Hi, Miss Alexa and Miss Ishi. I just have some questions that I want you to answer. For Miss Alexa, do children really need to get vaccinated?
Thank you for that wonderful question. For our next question, may we call on Yuki?
Okay, thank you for that question, Shantea. So I believe children really do need to get vaccinated. It is to protect themselves from the virus that we currently have right now. And it's also like their shield to be protected so that they won't be infected with the virus and so that they'll have a really healthy life right now.
For our next question, may we call on Yuki?
Good morning, Miss Alexa and Miss Ishi. Here's my question for Miss Ishi. What are the things to remember when you're going outside, like eating in public areas, going to the mall, to buy groceries, and other things that you needed to prevent or protect yourself from COVID-19?
Thank you for that question. First is you need to bring alcohol, and then when you're eating in public, you need to, of course, bring your face mask and face shield. And after you touch anything or the door handle in the malls, you need to sanitize your hands or wash your hands.
That's an amazing question. For our next question, may we call on Gabriel?
Good morning, Miss Alexa and Miss Ishi. For Miss Alexa, for my question is, as a student, how can we help the community in following the COVID-19 guidelines?
Maybe we can follow the guidelines by, of course, following the rules and regulations when it comes to the pandemic, and then maintain a safe distance from others. Then if they don't appear to be sick, and then if they maybe appear to be sick, then of course they have to isolate themselves. We have to at least distance ourselves from them, even if they may be our family or friends. And then we should wear masks in public, especially indoors or when physically distancing is not possible. We should wash our hands often. Then we use soap and water or alcohol-based hand rub.
Thank you for that awesome question. Finally, may we call on Christine for the last question?
A pleasant day to you all. I just have a question for Miss Ishi. What are your thoughts on going back to face-to-face classes if ever it will be done again?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat that?
What are your thoughts on going back to face-to-face classes if ever it will be done again?
I think if face-to-face classes will be back again, if COVID will still not go away, I think we should maintain still social distancing in wearing face mask and face shield and still using alcohol and still washing our hands.
For the second question, may we call on Shanteya?
For my next question, I want Miss Ishi to answer. Do you think face shield is necessary for us to use even though we already have face masks? What's your opinion?
I think face shield is still necessary to use because face mask is just a shield to your mouth and your nose. The face shield is a shield for your eyes, so the germs or the dirt doesn't go in your eyes.
For our next question, may we call on Yuki?
My question for Miss Alexia is that if you get vaccinated, are you still prone to the virus itself?
Of course, yes, since the vaccine is just like a kind of temporary shield that we could use. And then, but we should still be careful, especially when going outside, since it does not mean that we're vaccinated, hindi tayo mahahawa. We can't avoid that since we can't really see the virus itself. So we should really stay careful, okay?
Thank you for that amazing question. And for the next question, can we call on Gabe?
For my question for Miss Ishi, how can we remind our families to be more careful this pandemic?
I think we need to remind them to always wash their hands, and if they're going out without you or any family members, they should stay socially distanced with other people that they don't know in other places, and always wear your face mask and face shield.
Thank you for that awesome question. Finally, may we call on Christine for the last question?
This question will be directed to Miss Alexia. How can you be a help to those who are already struggling with COVID-19?
Maybe I could at least give a donation for them because there are some who cannot actually pay hospital bills. So, and then maybe I could help them by giving them, the medicines that they need, actually help them to get better, like giving them like, you can do this, just keep on going, and like talking to them, of course, to cheer them up, to just keep a positive mindset when it comes to these things.
Thank you for all of your wonderful questions today, classmates.
We learned something from your questions.
And now to wrap up our first virtual roundtable discussion, may we call on our observers. You can share your insights.
May I call on Nicole to tell us her thought about topic we just learned?
So for the topic we have learned and for all of our lessons, so we had visitors, doctors specifically. Their names are Dr. Ishi Tan and Dr. Alexia Canas. They were telling us what families should do due to the pandemic. This was a very important information. It provided us knowledge about the pandemic more, actually. And firstly, Miss Shanteya and Mr. Yuki asked questions regarding protocols about going outside, and Dr. Alexia, or my classmate, clarified to us a lot of things concerning what should be done right now because of the pandemic. Ms. Christine asked starting face-to-face classes, and Ms. Ishi answered that very much flawlessly. Good job. And Ms. Alexia and Ms. Ishi both said the same thing. We should be safe. This is a reference that we need to protect ourselves and also do proper hygiene. Miss Christine asked Miss Alexia, how could you be of help due to COVID-19? Answer she gave was very inspiring. She wants to let people have a positive mindset and also donate to other people or other families that don't have enough money for buying material.
Thank you for that very informative insight, Nicole. May I call on Lupiano to give us his insight about the topic?
Um, Almost everything that came to my mind was said by Nicole, but I also want to point out that Alexia mentioned most of the time that family can be a remedy. Um, Family can be a remedy to like the hardships, the anxiety that the children can feel. If you're feeling down, just like give time to your family, bond with them, and yeah, the other questions were just regarding to the COVID-19 protocols and what to do to protect yourself from them.
Thank you for that enlightening insight, Opiano. May I call on Kendrick to share with us his insight for this topic?
Don't really have much to say because well, the others have already said so much. Basically, most of the questions were set on COVID, and I really don't. But still, they're very good. Good job.
Thank you for that comprehensive insight, Kendrick. May I call on Gail to inform us about her insights on this topic?
Thank you for that clear insight, Gail. Finally, may I now call on Kylie to state her insight about the topic?
Kylie, are you here? Well, if Kylie's not here, well, thank you for all. Well, Gail did not say her insight yet, Ace. May I call on Gail again? As we can see, Gail is not here yet. But thank you for all your meaningful insight about our topic for today.
That's about it for today's special event.
Let's give a round of applause to everyone, especially to our special guests, Miss Ishi and Miss Alexia.
I hope you learned something today. New Fielders.
I am Kael.
And I am Ace.
And this has been the STEM Roundtable. Thank you and have a nice day.
Wow, that's about it for our first roundtable discussion. Everyone, unmute yourselves. We all deserve to hear your applauses, no? Good job, everyone. You really did well. Okay, you gave me goosebumps, no? You gave me goosebumps. We congratulate our presenters. I will spotlight you one by one. And yeah, we'll spotlight you one by one. We'll begin with, let's congratulate and give our thanks to Miss Ishi. Thank you so much, Ishi, for sharing your ideas for today. This event will also not be made possible without, of course, our next presenter. No, we have Miss Alexia, our second aspiring doctor for this section for grade 7. And of course, we have also to acknowledge our classmates who dared ask questions about COVID. It's quite a difficult task, but you still did your best. Our team leader, Uno, good job, good job. We also have our second curious cat. We have Gabe. Good job, Gabe. Thank you so much, Gabe. And of course, we have another one here who asked a question about wearing face shields. No, we have Shanthea. Hi, Shanthea. Good job, Shanthea. And last but not the least, we have here, of course, Christine, who asked us about how are we going to help people who are already struggling with COVID? That's a reflective question, ano? Good job, Christine. Good job. And of course, we have our observers, no? I think Nicole was overwhelmed with what she felt and how she gave her summary. She called her classmates doctor. Still, good job, Nicole. Well done. You were articulate with all your summary. No, you really gave us a summary, a clear summary of what transpired for our roundtable discussion. And of course, we have another one here who somehow tried to survive our wrapping up. No, we have here Kendrick. Hi, Kendrick. You still did well, Kendrick. I hope you appreciate yourself. No, I do have to agree with you, Kendrick, that our presenters and our curious cats did their best to answer and, of course, raise their questions. Good job, Kendrick. And of course, we also could not forget Ulpiano. I loved how you said your line. No, can you remember what Ulpiano said? What did he say? Ulpiano, can you help us remember your one-liner? What was that?
It was just actually brief. It was about like how Alexa managed to like include why family is important in these times.
Yeah, Alexa included why our families are important and significant in surviving this pandemic. And as what Ulpiano said, no, it really hit a chord in my heart. No, family is remedy. Your family is your remedy. Okay, good job. And of course, we would not have survived this roundtable discussion without the presence of Ace. Good job, Ace. Good job, Ace. That was your first exposure. No, good job. You really did well, Ace. And our savior and our hero for today, Kael. Good job, Kael. You saved Ace for a couple of times, and we really appreciate you for doing your best. Okay? So again, I really am grateful and I am happy of your discussions for today. No, I also would like to acknowledge the presence of Miss Diane, Miss D, and of course Teacher Sarah. If you can share a thing or two to our students, maybe now's the time. Do you have anything to share? We'll begin with Teacher Sarah. Anything?
That performance was very smooth. No, even the hosts are very consistent. Host and the aspiring or doctors, Alexa and Ishi, very good. The delivery is very good as well, and also everyone is prepared. I don't see any nervousness in their faces. Also, yeah, it's like I'm witnessing a professional performance or something, because the way how you speak is, I'm sorry for my background, the way how you speak is very smooth, and yeah, it's all consistent. That's it for me. Very good, everyone.
Thank you so much, Teacher Sarah, for sharing to us your kind words. No, I hope you children understand that you really did well today and you were able to hit the mark for our learning competency. As for the comment of Miss D, no, she is still doing something right now, but she messaged me and she said that you really did well today. Okay, so yeah, I think we can have our first virtual photo shoot of this event. No, maybe I can take a picture of this one. Can you please turn on your cam? Teacher Sarah and Miss D, you are also free to open your cam anytime. Okay, so let me take a picture. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Okay, Kendrick is still doing something. 1, 2, 3, and smile. Okay, let me save this first. And we'll have the next one. Let's have the next one. Okay, 1. Wacky, please. 1, 2, 3, smile. Yeah, thank you so much. So let me just save this before I end this recording. Okay, so as of this juncture, again, we give our thanks and our appreciation to Miss D and of course Teacher Sarah for giving us your time also to attend our first roundtable discussion. So I will be ending this session. I will be ending this recording and I will be giving you your feedback, no, and for your preparation also for this week's quiz. So let me just stop recording.